अनि हामीले यो प्लग युज गरे हो नि त नि हामीले युज गर्छौँ यो प्लग युज गर्छौँ हाम्रो फर्निचर छ के
बिस्तारै
सुन्नु के गर्ने हो चाहिँ आफू थाहा छैन के गर्छ पुगेन क्या हो के हो स्टार्टिङ भने यो त मेसिनले गर्ने होइन देख स्टाम लगाउने भन्नु न अरू 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 कति भयो कति बिदा हामीलाई कतिखेर हुन्छ बिदा कति भयो बिदा के
तपाईँ
के भन्नु 24 भाइ हो दिन 24 घन्टा काम गर्ने हो तिमीहरू अनि त्यही त सोध्या नि। ल ल मजाले काम गर, ध्यान दिएर आफ्नो जीवनमा सुत्छु म अब। हजुर
कहाँबाट हो
साउजी
ट्र्याक पर एकछिन है त।
त्यो मात्रै युज गर्दैन, डन्नै छ।
ब्लक्स मात्रै देखाउँछ त। बोलिरहेको छु, बोल न। कहाँबाट हो? मैले भेट्यो कि भेटेन? हाउ हाउ फोनमा जेनरल त्यो मुभ टु भन्ने रहेछ। ए आयो आयो। यहाँ मुभ टु भनेको रहेछ। हेलो हेलो, अब भन् त। अब क्या करना है? स्ट्रीम सुरु? के गर्नुपर्ने रे? अब के गर्ने? ओके निकै हो। ल गेम खुल्यो हेर त। क्यामेरामा जाउँ न सिधै। भएन? स्टार्ट हाल्ने? भन 3500 कसरी माथि जान्छ र? बह मिलेन रे। कहाँ गयो खोइ त पर्फेक्ट छैन। डिलिट हाल्नु क्या। बहर लेख्न कन्टिन्यू मान्नु भयो त अहिले रोक्या ठाउँबाट भोइस कस्तो आइरहेछ भन्नु है
This bard's tale begins in a white orchard, with my dear friend Geralt of Rivia seeking his lover of yore, the sorceress Yennefer. She'd eluded him for years, but now seemed just a few steps ahead.
अघि जेस्ट पनि थियो
Lantak pergi. Hari operasi pula.
त्यो हल्ला गरे बन्द गरिदिन्छु उतै बस्नु अब एकचोटि
You all right?
Had a nightmare.
About?
Take forever to explain.
सुरु भयो
Dawn's some way off. We've got time.
गर्नु नि तपाईँ त्यहाँ के हो
Started in the guest room at Kaer Morhen. I was relaxing in the tub, and next to me,
अब झ्याप झ्याप हाल्नु
Triss?
Yennefer. Funny, isn't it? She's never been there. Seemed so real in my
पनि
dream,
सुन
though.
साउन्ड मजा आउँछ
Was she nagging you about something? True to life,
अर्कै
indeed.
सुरु छ हेर्नु
We'll find her.
I know we will. That's not what worries me. You've seen her tracks. She's at full gallop all the time. Breakneck speed through wild lands, devastated battlefields. She's in a hurry to get somewhere. Or fleeing something. Either way, it means trouble of some sort.
Be surprised if she wasn't in trouble. She's always poked her nose in beehives. Courtly intrigues here, mages' conspiracies there. What do you expect?
Don't know. Guess I thought once we were finally reunited, things would be calm. At least for a while.
Calm? With Yennefer? Good luck.
In the dream, I went and found Ciri. Then we trained.
Those were the days. Little she-devil. I've trained kids who were faster, stronger, but none had her character. Didn't end well, did it? Your dream.
No. A wild hunt appeared, attacked Ciri. I couldn't move, stood there like a stump.
It was just a dream.
That's the problem. It was more. In the past, when Ciri'd appear in my dreams, something was wrong. She was in danger.
इमरान सबै
We
यो
taught her how to defend herself from anything.
सब्सक्राइब
Wraiths
गरेर जाउँ है
included.
Be downing soon.
Wait.
यहाँ लाइभ च्याटमा चाहिन्छ
Show me the letter from Yennefer. Might have overlooked some hint in there.
Didn't overlook anything. We were meant to meet in Willoughby. That's what she wrote. Meanwhile, one army or another burned the village to the ground. All we can do is follow her trail, so...
के बनाउनु
Stop talking for a minute and give me the letter.
मोडरेटर छौ त तिमी
How about that? It does smell of lilac and gooseberries.
We're gonna read it, not sniff it.
We must meet soon. Willoughby near Vizima. Nothing else to guide us there. What's this postscript? I still have the unicorn?
That's private. Very private.
Aha, I understand. At least I think I do.
Maybe not entirely, but perhaps that's for the best.
Back on topic. How's it look? How far behind Yennefer are we?
2 or 3 days. Trail's fresh, but it looks like it leads towards the main road. Could be muddled there. Wait, hear that?
Ghouls.
Come on!
ये रहते हैं
Of course, when armies pass, necrophages follow. Let's go before any more show up.
Lại Mario rồi đó. Positive कोटालाई shout out है. ओ positive कोटा. क्या थियो तिमी?
Bird skull and black crystal. Ever tell you about this sorcerer I knew? I think this is Yen. Stop talking about how useful they are as creatures.
Because you can brew potions from their blood.
Because by eating rotting corpses, they prevent epidemics.
Did he know they eat the living as well?
No. Really upset him too. His theory collapsed.
War's not exactly going our way.
We have a side.
The Northern Realms.
Radovid's realms, don't you mean? Temeria and Edirn are no more.
Radovid's pledged to restore the old borders as soon as he wins the war.
Believe that?
Gotta believe something. It's what keeps us going. We going? Help me! Help!
आवाज रिमूव shout out to Droid.
It's gone.
Big fan भनेर हुन्छ.
Yeah. Come out.
तपाईँ के हो के?
Gods, that was close. I was sure I'd end up like my mare. Provided you got lucky.
Your horse died quickly, but griffins like to toy with their prey. Eat it, alive, piece by piece.
You'd like a reward, I suppose.
Could always use a few crowns.
Thing is, I've a meager purse at the moment. Nilfgaardians requisitioned my goods. Now this. Here.
होइन
Back to the trail.
Like I said, leads to the main road and ends there, muddled.
You seek someone?
Bowie. See. Does it have?
Yes, a woman. Medium height, long black hair. Seen anyone like that?
No. But there's an inn here in White Orchard. Sole one around. Gets its share of travelers. Perhaps you'll learn something there.
Not a bad idea. Especially since that wound needs cleaning.
Ah, beast barely grazed me. But sure, could use a good rye. Nice and cool, you know, straight from a cellar.
Let's go.
What? Rap.
एकछिन
Right.
के चाहिँ
Go, go.
नगरन न खेल्ने हो पब्जी पिसबाट
So, a griffin this close to the village. Strange.
My thoughts exactly. The forest to the mountain, sure, but here, near the main road.
Maybe it's the war. Corpses everywhere, the stench of blood, burnt flesh. Drives monsters crazy sometimes.
Men, too. We need to watch ourselves in White Orchard.
एकछिनमा सुन स्टोरी मोड हो क्या
Wait.
यसलाई प्रेसलाई सार्ट आउट है
What? Take that down before there's trouble.
That is a coat of arms, the Temerian lilies. They've a
Beg your
right to
pardon
hang
for
there.
those
No need.
folk are jumpy around it.
One mean big...
Mean? And you...
There a contract on that griffin?
Nay, not used to be. Now,
Check.
Pretty...
nation...
So,
Aye.
show me what you got behind the counter.
कोई नयाँ आएन बिग क्यान्सर हाँसो यसरी राख्छै सन्चो राख्छै
ग्रेड पनि आछ कि उसमा डिस्कर्डमा
किन काट्नु भने यताको छिल्यो त हिजो सिलिङ क्रिम
Show me what you got behind the counter. Looking for a woman, raven-haired, violet eyes, dresses in black and white, riding in from Willoughby.
पछि लिम्डा
And,
पैसा चाहिँ
strange as it sounds, lilac and gooseberries might have smelled that.
I've not seen, look.
Yeah.
Plenty of travel.
कति मिठो हुन्छ होला है न
Thanks. Help you bandage that up?
Please.
Then I'll ask about...
Mm-hmm. Just remember.
भित्र कस्तो मिठो हुन्छ
Here, Black One's been out measuring the fields.
Let him measure. Better that than burning
बोल्नु
harvest.
राम्रो
Once more, there are 4 factions.
Looking for a...
Like
everyone. Not like everyone. And not just any woman. Mine smells of lilac and gooseberries, dresses in black and white.
It'll lift your spirits.
Fine, I'll have a drink. Can we cut to the chase? You seen her or not?
Yennefer of Vengerberg.
Never mentioned her name.
Yet you described her perfectly. And once I hear something, I never forget. Can't help it.
How do you know Yennefer?
What a question. Master Dandelion's ballads, of course. The only way a humble merchant might hope to rub up against greatness. Unless, that is, he's as lucky as I am.
And runs into a very patient witcher.
It's a Geralt of Rivia himself. The Butcher of Blaviken.
You seen Yennefer?
Deepest apologies, but I must ask. Is this about love?
Guessed it. It's love.
I knew it at once.
What do you know? Tell me.
Before you appeared, it never occurred to me that might have been Yennefer. Who would have thought?
Get to the point.
An Nilfgaardian scout from the local garrison saw her.
Where?
At their camp. She rode in there.
Where to?
We men of the road must stick.
Done drinking?
Then fuck off.
Don't want your kind here.
Better round up someone else to help. Three of you don't stand a chance against me.
What? I could fuck you up by myself.
If I had a bag over my head and my hands tied behind... Actually, no, not even then.
Chet, Lesh, back off. I'll teach this vagrant a lesson. Man on freak.
More of paper. Voice chat ma drive गर्नु खास भयो. यहाँ झगडा पर्यो मेरो.
Whoa! Let's go!
Take it easy. Get up.
Oh,
listen loud.
Favor.
military camp. No locals allowed without the express consent of the garrison commander.
I look like a local to you?
You look like trouble.
Dead wrong. I make trouble go away. I'm a witcher.
A witcher? Captain Peter Sagwin Levy is in the tower. Turn right, past the gate.
You black ones aren't so scary after all. Can even be nice if you want to.
Don't get accustomed, Nordling.
To the tower. Go. Yes. How much grain will your village give?
Whatever you say, Your Excellency.
Look at my hands. Look. See the calluses? These are not the hands of an excellency, but of a farmer. So we speak peasant to peasant. How much can you give?
40 bushels. There'd be more, sir, but our lads, the Temerians, that is...
You will give 30.
Oh, thank...
Very Geralt of...
Vatgar.
Yennefer.
That is,
Haven't thrown me.
There is a griffin in the area. Slay it. And then I shall see what I can do.
It's a deal. Some questions before I start. Know where the griffin has its lair?
It kept to the Vulpine Woods at first. I sent a patrol there, 5 young men. A hunter found them 2 days on. They only recognized them because they wore our plate. Since then, the griffin has grown bold. Attacks in villages, fields, on the main road.
Meaning it's abandoned its lair. Gonna have to set a trap.
I judge from your tone this will not be easy. What do you require?
I'll need bait. A specific herb. Buckthorn. Scent should lure the griffin from 10 miles off.
Buckthorn? I do not know this. But I am not yet fluent in the common tongue.
Mm-hmm. Probably mastered the basics, though. Hands up. Kill them.
No. First came idioms. Don't play with fire, for example. Go to Tomira, an herbalist. She lives near the crossroads. She will aid.
Need more information about this griffin. Its sex, why it's abandoned its lair.
Shall I bring you witnesses?
They won't say anything I don't already know. I need to go where your men died. Look around. What's the name of the hunter who found them?
Mislav. He has a hut south of the village, very near the wood. Helpful fellow. A little strange, though.
Tamira and Mislav. Thanks.
Es sunt jakten.
Spit the bark of the trees again.
Rebellion Nordling, Badas, Truvin, Essi.
An Ufaj, es Radisek, es Amor et Pest. Es Hit. Ukagnis. Es Diset. Es Virga.
Take it easy.
Looking for trouble.
Hey. Hey now.
को मान्छे गाउँमा मान्छेहरू monster hunter हो क्या?
Anyone home? Must be out hunting. Trail's fresh. His love just left home.
ट्यागहरू भने अहिले 2-3
You, Mislav? Hear that? Wolves? No. Wild dogs. Yes. More dangerous than wolves.
डिस्कभर गरे
I'm hunting bigger game. The Nilfgaardians the Griffin killed. Where'd you find them?
Discord हो क्या?
I see. You a witcher. That monster slayer they's talking about in the village. I'll show you, sure. But, I gotta kill those mutts before they hurt someone. Will you help? That is, if you don't mind blunting your silver blades on them.
Sure. Griffin's not going anywhere.
No. Dogs might, though. So step careful now. Come on.
Have these dogs been a problem for a while now?
Since the war started. Soldier on the march. He'll stop to rape a woman, strangle her, kill her man for a chuckle, even butcher her.
Lost your nerve?
बोला
Dieter.
You know him?
We served at the Lord's Manor together, where the Black Army's encamped now. He was a stable hand, I was the Lord's hunter. That was before... well, a long time ago.
Sorry.
No.
So... Griffin, know anything about it?
Oh, not much. Not my kind of game.
You're his kind, though. Survival instincts alone ought to make you care.
I walk silent through the woods. No griffin can hear me nor spy me. 'Twas here. One lay there, by the stump, headless. The other hung from a branch, guts splayed, stretching down to... Watch out for yourself now.
I'll be fine. Not the first griffin I've done.
Hope you're right. Good hunting now.
Ground's black, saturated with blood. Nilfgaardians were celebrating. Griffin interrupted them. A camp. These prints are older and deeper, heavily armored. Nilfgaardians, probably. Griffin's nest. What remains is a couple of weeks old. Still alive when the griffin brought him here. Took a long time dying. Female. Larvae in her wounds have already hatched. Been dead at least a week. Other griffin must be a male. Deep cuts over the whole body. Not a drop of blood on the beak or claws. Didn't defend herself. Crept up on her while she slept. Beak tips worn. Gray hairs in the coat. 10, 12 years old. Griffins pair off for life when young. Male must be about the same age. Thick shaft, dense barbs. A royal griffin. Explains why the male I ran into was so aggressive. Hunted the Nilfgaardians down here in the forest first, then started prowling the area.
अपडेट गर्नुपर्ने कस्तो आइरहेछ
Winds howl magic. A place of power. Faster. Go, go. Faster.
तिमीले क्रिएट गर्नुपर्ने छ ट्र्याप गर्नु
God's eye above, Emperor far away.
तिमीले क्रिएट गर्नुपर्ने छ
Bad time.
Not at all. Hand me the beggar tickets. The red bloom. Well, well, one versed in herbs.
Probably saying too much, but I know a bit. For instance, that beggar tick's poisonous.
In large doses. Small ones soothe pain and bring forth pleasant dreams. Which is all I can hope to do for her.
Looking for buckthorn. Know if it grows anywhere around here?
Bottom of the river, where the channel's widest. But you do know that once out of the water...
It'll stink worse than a week-old carcass. Counting on it. I'm hunting the griffin. Need the buckthorn for bait.
I was thinking, a few years ago we had trouble, drowners under the bridge. The whole village had to pitch in for a witcher. Who now can afford the bounty on a griffin's head?
Captain Peter Sars, something.
Ah, good to know the Black One's looking out for our welfare.
Doubt Emperor Amir cares about you, but this captain just might. Seems like a decent man.
There are no decent men in the army. They're only orders.
Not from here, are you? A lot of bitterness in you. Too much for someone who's spent her life in a hut in the middle of nowhere.
True. And you're in a hurry. Elsewise you'd not use bait, just wait for the griffin to attack again.
Believe we could have an interesting conversation.
Maybe next time.
Come on.
रोल सेट गरे अब यो रोल कसलाई दिने भने कसरी दिने
Lost your key, ma'am?
No, not me key. Me pan. It always sat there. So I grabbed me pan for protection, see?
PUBG
He
वाला
just
fan.
asks all polite. Gran? I see his head.
Fascinating story. Any chance you're nearing the end?
Afore dawn, another rode up to the... Will you help me?
Never taken on a pan contract. Fine, I'll go in, look around. You should wait here, just in case.
डिस्कॉर्ड बोल देखिए साथीहरु छन्
Should talk to Vesemir.
छैन खै के ठिकै छ भन्छ ठिकै छन् भन्छन् ठिक छ अरे क्या अहिले भरे भन्छ अहिले भरे भन्छ क्या पेन भेटेन पेन
Monaco. Interesting.
What's that?
बोल्नै जानेन
Nothing.
जनरलमै बोलौँ न एकछिन खास चाहिँ कोही छैन
A corpse. Explains the stench in his throat. He was garroted. And some old scars. Kind of soldier might have.
But when I gab to myself, they say I'm going barmy.
Looks like the mystery man didn't need the pan so much as the soot off it. To make ink, write letters.
Found the pan, have you?
Documents, almost entirely burnt. A few pieces still legible.
Found the pan, have you?
Oh, private one. केही गर्ने होइन
His throat. He was garroted. And some old scars. Kind of soldier might have. Your frying pan.
Mine? But mine were black with soot. And I could see myself in this one if I wanted. But them years are past.
It was the soot the man needed. He scraped it off to make ink. Must have had an urgent letter to write. Urgently burned some other documents too.
And the other fellow?
Dead. Round up a few boys and bury him outside the village. Deep, so the necrophages don't dig him up. And take my advice. Don't mention this to the Nilfgaardians.
Hang about! You've earned a token of thanks.
Discord one जोड्नु छ it's not over जोड्नु
I have the nice white mistress.
बाबु फर्स्ट जोड्नु मैं के छ मेरो ब्यागमा पौरोटी खानु पर्यो नि पौरोटी खाएर हेल्थ बढाउनु पर्यो मिसनहरु हेर्दिम है मिसिङ फाइन्ड रेकर्ड भन्छ सबलाई फाइन्ड गर्नु पर्ने
Let's go.
Don't you look at me.
The Grand told me about Lad go missing one day, so I broke that
Quite a great bag of them.
Go.
क्या है कालो आयो भन्छ त के आयो कालो ल चल ल
Do that often? Talk to your dog?
It's my brother's, Bastian's, but guess he's mine now. See, Bastian fought the Black Ones in a battle just outside the village. Haven't had one. I told him, do like I did, lose a finger or two so they won't recruit you. Too damn scared he was.
यो एउटा ग्रिफिन मारौँ न
I'd walk the battlefield if I were you.
I did.
ग्रिफिन
Sea of corpses.
ग्रिफिन मार्न आटेको के
And corpses feeding.
ग्रिफिन मारेपछि
Someone told me they were feared of fire, so I took a torch, tried to chase them off. Horse shite, I tell you. Would have ended up eaten alive if it weren't for Hussar here. Listen, guessing you carry those swords for more than show.
Fine, I'll help you. Just been a few days since the battle. Chances we find your brother alive are slim. Very slim.
I would have thought, but I want to find his body at least. So Bastion don't knock there in the sun with the black ones. Meet me on the hill overlooking the battlefield. We'll move on together from there.
Hello, के गर्छ?
Hey ya.
हामीलाई देखेन मलाई यहाँ
So many corpses, and the war's just started.
के भेट्दिन त
You're here, good. Bastion... his body must be here somewhere.
Among countless others. Want to examine them one by one? Could take a while.
You needn't fret. The recruits from White Orchard painted a small flower on their shields so as to be able to spot each other in battle. There was just a few of them. We look for the flowers, we'll find Bastion quick.
No offense, but many a soldier's dropped his shield. Especially if he was on the losing side.
If we find the shield alone, Hassan will catch the scent and lead us to Bastion. Come on. Sooner we get this done, the better.
के लाग्यो कपालमा तेल हो
आर्मर चाहिने भयो
कर्ली रहेछ नि तिम्रो कलर
That him?
No. Neighbour's son. Come on, Hussar. Can you smell Bastion, boy? Still nothing.
That him?
No. Neighbour's son. Come on, Hussar.
That him?
No. Doesn't look anything like him. Come on, Hussar. Can you smell Bastion, boy? Still.
Skin's burned off. Might be hard to tell, I know, but could this be him?
Oh, yeah. Bastion was big, broad-shouldered. This one seems smaller, but maybe it's the fire did that. He found him! Hussar's caught his scent! Come on!
But there is more. My lieutenant demanded we defecate on command. Ballista bolts, landing all around, and all he could say was, "A soldier with a full stomach will not step onto the battlefield." Now shit, that is an order. Can you believe it? The cretin.
Stop! You're killing me. My ribs. It hurts to laugh.
That needs a tourniquet. But first, want to explain what's going on here?
Bastion! Is he... Has this Nilfgaardian captured you?
No. He saved my life. I got a cut to my side, and then got hit in the head. Couldn't see anything. Roast in here,
found me as he crawled across the battlefield. His legs twisted. And so we were. Blind man leading a cripple. Found this place.
I'm taking you home. We need to see to these wounds.
I won't leave Rose in here. I'll own he'll die. And he can't go back to his home. He's deserted. They'll hang him.
And what if they find him with us? They'll hang us all, my Laisha included. No, the Blacken stays here.
Your brother's right, Bastion. Nilfgaardians know no mercy. They live by their law, a law that's cruel as hell towards any who hide deserters or aid them.
Rosin, I'll bring you food. And an herbalist. You'll see. In a week or two, you...
Just go.
Thank you, Witcher. Your reward. And the gods protect you.
मिशन कम्प्लिट भयो मिल्दो रहेछ
Giddy up. Miles and miles and miles.
परमिसन देखा तो फेरि
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Realize it's been half a year since we hunted down that fiend in Varun?
Yes. Well, that was more than a fiend. What was that bastard's name? Drugan? May the soil lie light upon him. Things used to be simpler. Monsters were bad, humans good. Now, everything's all confused.
Used to be exactly the same. You've just forgot. Got good news and bad news. Good news first. Captain of the Nilfgaardian garrison knows where Yennefer went.
And the bad's that we have to kill the Griffin for him. What else could he want from two witches? Go on. Tell me what you know.
Griffin's abandoned its lair. Gotta make a lure, set a trap.
And how's that going?
Learned some things. It's a male, had its nest in the Vulpine Woods. The Nilfgaardians burned the woods down, killed its mate, smashed their eggs. Thought they'd fixed things.
It's always the same. Instead of sending for a professional, they try to do it themselves, only end up making matters worse.
Got the buckthorn.
Ought to work like a charm. Powerful scent.
More like stench.
City boy. Rotting meat, manure, piss, standard smells of the countryside. Remember Tredegor? Hunting that Zoogle in the trash heap? You spent half the next day bathing, scrubbing yourself.
How can I forget? You ever gonna stop bringing that up?
Fine. If everything's ready, say the word and we'll get to work.
I'm ready. No point in waiting. Let's find a good spot to ambush it.
Picked one out already, other side of the stream. There's fields and a grove. Plenty of room and far enough so no one will get in our way.
Good. Meet you there. We meet again.
Thank you. People say...
So you managed to salvage some good...
Yeah.
Let me have a look at your stock. Take care.
Got a lump of bread today.
A stream, amber waves of grain. Charming place. Perfect for an ambush.
I know how to choose them. So, ready?
Let's start. Wind's good. Bait's scent will spread quickly.
Now all we have to do is wait. Come on. We can cower in the shade of those birches.
So tell me, once we find Yennefer, what'll you do? Got your eye on a contract?
No. I'll go to Kaer Morhen.
Little early to settle in for the winter.
Snows are a way off, yes. And that's what worries me. Nilfgaard's crossed the Pontar in the east. Puts them... Speaking of winter and wintering...
Maybe.
सुरु हो दृश्य
It's close. Let's go give it a warm welcome. Wait, take this. A crossbow.
Won it in a card game while you ran around. Might come in handy.
A witcher with a crossbow? We breaking with tradition?
Stop talking. Got a griffin to kill.
Watch out! Stench.
It's about to dive! It's fast! Shit.
Auto save. Heal देना ना मैं बहुत सकते हैं auto heal those I do it directly on soda na poison of that I didn't stop or I didn't play.
Don't let it get away!
Bye. Silver sword, steel sword. Crossbow किन use गर्न नमिलेको सल्लाह भयो नि युज ए भगवान जाति आइछ पछाडिबाट भयो के जाति छ स्पर्टी rest and go. Oh shit.
Bleeding! It'll weaken soon!
मार दियो त्यति छोडेर कहाँ मुनि झर्दैन
Not bad. Not bad. Though you could stand to improve some things.
Man spends his whole life learning.
Not a witcher, unless he doesn't want to live long. But more on that later. Take the Griffin's head to the Black Ones. I'll ready our horses. Meet me at the inn.
Well, Palestine was alright. We got some trophy. What I kind of like. घोडामा डुल्न छ हेर न अब बाटै छैन गेम मजा ए उसमा डिस्कर्डमा Sunday poisonle मारे आयो आफै च्याटमा आफै छिर्यो कि फेरि एक्जिट हान्ने थियो
What the hell is this?
Right.
You take me for a blind man or a fool? This grain is rotten.
I didn't know.
So, a fool. Damn it, you never learn.
Bro.
Military Codex, Article 2, Section 3. For the delivery of defective goods, 15 lashes with a knout. Make it so.
No, no, no! By the gods, no!
What?
Guess you've dropped your...
It was no act.
Could it be because it... Wouldn't ever be.
Tell me why.
Fulfilled my end of the bargain. Your turn. Where'd Yennefer go?
To Vizima.
She was a day's ride from here the whole time? Under my nose? Might have said so.
Yes, I might have. But you would not have killed the Griffin. Tit for tat. Halt! We are not done. It's yours, this gold. I would not want you to say you were inadequately compensated.
Lordling? Password.
Dunno any.
So, out for a little walkie, eh? Counting the Emperor's swords to lull you to sleep? Well, in the army, we've a place for nosy ramblers. The scaffold.
And thick-skulled quartermasters. They got a place.
You're clearly skilled at banter. And haggling? You got a knack for that as well.
Show me where you're peddling.
Zep saman बेच्नु पर्छ +20 damage, +17 damage, steel sword, 17 damage, silver sword, 200 rupees, 400 rupees. Crafting वाला के dismantle लाने Pure. Great dismantle.
So long.
Here. Bro.
Esse yonder I can take care.
That सक्यो त्यसलाई सक्यो जेमा वेन्ट रहेछ विचर कन्ट्र्याक्ट रहेछ नि त यो एउटा बाँकी मिसन
Stop!
Please, no more.
Is it true?
Make way!
Greetings, good man. Having trouble with your well? That's what I read.
Aye, 'tis haunted.
20?
Because earlier on we drew our water from the river. But so many corpses floating in it after the battle it's turned noxious. My daughter Mandy drank half a pitcher, fell dreadfully ill, can't keep nothing down. She grows worse by the day. Herbalist claims you fight a fever with drink. And not beer nor cider, but water. Clear, pure water. And where am I to get that if not from the well? But first, the ghost's got to be driven away. And it...
This ghost. Describe it for me.
Well, it's awful frightening.
I meant, what does it...
It looks like a woman, but fresh from the grave. Wears a dirty dress.
Some wraith. Or maybe an alp.
If you don't wallop it, Master. If you don't take care of it, that is, it'll come kill me daughter.
I feel for you, but this is my job, so let's talk about my pay.
Something not right with the coin. If you could drop your price a bit, I'm sure we'd agree. That settles it then.
आऊ त त्यसमा मिल्छ हेर त
Fine, I'll help. Where's this well?
In Havel, a settlement on the heights. It's abandoned now. No one ventures there on account of the ghost being about. Drive it off, please.
Buổi के गर्ने रे एकछिनमा डिलिट हान्न मिल्यो
Hey, Mon.
Get original permission add role add member मात्रै छ
Not so fast, Roach.
Add member मा तिमी छौ पहिले देखि अरु मात्र देखाउँछ अहिले
Run, Roach. Whoa!
The infamous well. Strange, no sign of a ghost. Maybe it only shows at a certain time of day. Grass around the well scorched. Bodies dried to a crisp. Signs of burns. All signs point to a noon wraith. Bodies dried to a crisp. Signs of burns. Noon wraith did this. Bodies dried to a crisp. Signs of burns. Noon Wraith did this.
Dude, what's it how? Only you.
Something's tied the Noon Wraith to this place. An object. Something she needs before she'll leave this world. A man, stabbed with a knife, died on the spot. Animals fed on his body, picked his skeleton clean. A journal might be useful. That bracelet might be what ties the woman's spirit to this place, barely visible. Someone was dragged this way, someone who was still alive. Prints in blood. Small hands. A woman's. Someone dragged her out. She was wounded. Fought for her life. No body in sight, but might still find some tracks. Under the right conditions, bloodstains can remain visible for decades. Another print by the well. Bloodstains, almost faded, but the line's taut. Something's not right. A corpse, hanged by the bucket rope. Woman the journal belonged to, must be. Wide pelvis, small jaw. A woman. Around 30, judging by the teeth. Left arm's missing. Need to cremate the remains. Gotta find the object that binds her to this place before I do, though. Was she wearing the bracelet from her husband? Might be why her arm fell off. Gotta jump down there. Hope I don't break my legs. Lucky not to come up empty-handed. A bracelet with an inscription. To Claire, from Volker. Bracelet must have belonged to the woman in the well. Lovely craftsmanship, but I'll have to...
ट्रेन राखेको थिएँ कति ढिलो छ
Need to prepare for this fight. Brew some wraith oil, drink some potions. And the bracelet. Igni. Hey, I think it worked. She's gone. For good.
मार दिया हमने चुड़ैल कत्ते चुड़ैल मार दिया भाई
Job done. The well was haunted by the ghost of a woman who was killed there. I drove it away.
I just hope every unburied wretch don't start haunting us. Well, that battlefield's gonna cause us a heap of trouble.
If they...
I don't know him. Though your reward, Master Witcher. The gold I'd hid away for Mandy's dowry. Without you, she'd never have lived to wed. Now, let's hope for it at least.
How about that? Never expected to get a dowry.
Nor did I suppose I'd ever give one to a witcher. Strange times these, wouldn't you say? Strange and sad.
Slower.
Why to 1 2 खेल्नै सकिन्न ग्राफिक्स चाहिँ यस्तो आएको छैन
Let's go.
अब सिरिज हेर्दै तर सबै स्टोरी थाहा छैन
I'll rip off your melon and shit down your neck!
Yennefer's in Vizima. Got a few friends there, so... Something wrong?
Look around. Trouble brewing.
Time we were on our way.
I'll buy some provisions for the journey. Then we'll go. Geralt, We should stay out of it, just this once.
What happened to the lilies?
Took them down.
Took them down to hang a golden sun there now.
I cannot show Temerian colours. They'll come and burn the tavern down.
Maybe it's true what they say. You fond of the Imperials? You Nilfgaard's whore?
I'll let that pass. I know grief eats at your heart.
You know shit. They hanged my sister, dragged her out the cloister like a dog. Said Nilfgaard's no place for superstition, that they don't fear the wrath of the gods. And you, do you fear it? If not for Annie, your child would have choked on its navel string. You owe your son to my sister attending to the birth, and you don't fear the gods' wrath. You don't fear it, you cunt! Leave me be!
Recognize this medallion? You know what it means. Back off.
You all right?
They say witches steal young'uns. That true? What the Emperor promise you, freaks? Your own land? Like he did the elves once?
Get out, all of you.
We ain't going nowhere. And neither are you.
They won't back down now.
I can see that. Come on, come closer. It's all right. It's over.
Leave me be! Get away!
See his face! God save us!
Be gone, and don't ever come back.
So much for not getting involved. Come on, let's go.
That brawl, we didn't start it.
Excuses, excuses. You've not changed a bit.
Yen? How?
I received a report about a witcher who'd appeared in White Orchard. I knew it was you, looking for me. I might have waited until you found me, but... well, you know me. Patience has never been my strong suit. It's... good to see you, Geralt. I'd even embrace you. Were you not covered in blood?
Sorry. Wasn't expecting to see you. To be honest, this isn't at all how I imagined we'd meet.
How did you imagine it?
He didn't imagine you'd have a Nilfgaardian escort. Don't get me wrong, Yennefer. I'm glad to see you. But I do think you owe us an explanation.
And I shall provide it. In Vizima. Ready your horses.
We can talk here. Some charming orchards nearby. In bloom even, so you almost can't smell the corpses.
A tempting proposition. Sadly, I must say no. You see, someone awaits you in Vizima. Someone who doesn't like to be kept waiting. Emperor Emir var Emrys. Or, to those on more intimate terms with him, the white flame dancing on the graves of his foes.
Doubt I number among that group. Far as I remember, last time we saw each other, he wanted to kill me.
Well, now he wishes to make you an offer.
The kind one can't refuse?
I didn't, though I could have.
Fine. Guess I'm willing to hear him out.
The Emperor of Nilfgaard, Lord of Metina, Ebbing and Gamera, Sovereign of Nazaire and Vicovaro will feel honored, I'm sure.
What about you?
I'm going in the opposite direction. I somehow doubt the Emperor's invitation mentioned me. Besides, I've got things to do at Kaer Morhen, remember?
Yeah, I remember. Thanks for your help, Vesemir. See you soon.
How's your horse? Swift?
Can't complain. Why do you ask?
I'd like to be back behind some thick city walls as soon as possible.
Recently.
Knowing you, it was probably filthy.
Just the beginning. But then...
But then... We'll talk of this tomorrow, all right? After the audience.
This bard's tale begins near White Orchard, with my dear friend Geralt of Rivia seeking his lover of yore, the sorceress Yennefer. She'd eluded him for years, but now seemed just a few steps ahead. After many trials and tribulations, Geralt finally learned that Yen was in nearby Vizima.
आजलाई सक्यो स्ट्रिम अब भिजीमा पुग्ने राजाकोमा जाने हो राजाकोमा
The gentleman will be seated.
The what?
In that... Catwin, please shave the gentleman's sideburn.
What's wrong with my beard? Always thought...
It does.
Been on the road a while.
And prepare to answer. General, I can't think of a better time. Men turn honest when they feel a blade at their throat. Morvran Vuris, commander of the Alba Division. Before they take you in to see the Emperor, Witcher, there's some information I need you to verify. It's a formality, but one that must be seen to.
Sure. Paperwork's gotta be in order.
So, Geralt of Rivia. Place of birth unknown. Parents unknown. Age unknown. All insignificant. Let us proceed to more recent events. The siege of La Valette Castle. The fate of the defending commander, one Arian.
We fought on opposing sides, true. Then we landed in the same dungeon. Arian escaped, set fire to the castle on his way out.
So that is how the Blade started. Our reports suggested the dragon was responsible. Moving on. You then found shelter in charming Flotsam, and from there made your way to
I left Flotsam with Yorvith, commander of a Scoia'tael unit.
A slayer of monsters and a slayer of men. You forge interesting alike.
Something tells me my most interesting is yet to come. Go on, next question, before my beard grows back in.
We shall shave you again if it does.
The mighty had imprisoned Triss Marigold. Ought to know I care about her, and I tend to rescue those I care about.
And so you did, handing Radovid control of the Conclave and Council of Mages in the process.
Nilfgaard recently started a war, unprovoked. So do us both a favor and stop more.
The gentleman must sit still.
I'm afraid I might find that difficult.
An old acquaintance, more like. Not so close that I felt bad for her, but close enough that I knew she deserved it.
He believes he alone knows what is good and what is evil, and that this gives him the right to dispense justice. Your comrade Letho of Gullet described you so. Quite accurate, I'd say.
My comrade, your agent.
Well, national interest calls on one to forge difficult alliances at times. Alliances with witches included.
Well, that alliance has been dissolved, irrevocably. I killed Letho in Loch Muin.
So we heard. It's a good thing you did. Saved our agent some messy and difficult... I believe that is all. Your signature, please, affirming you stated the whole truth and nothing but the truth on pain of imprisonment or death, etc., etc. Here and here.
With these formalities seen to, I would ask the General to leave the room. We shall be choosing the gentleman's attire. An important matter, but one that does not require the General's assistance.
Shame. I might have given you some advice. So long, Geralt. Good luck with your audience.
Feels more like I'm being readied for a wedding.
Were that so, I would have prepared the gentleman a frock, a tailcoat, or possibly a dinner jacket. In point of fact, the gentleman will choose from these colors.
Black, black, or black?
We do not like garish colors in Nilfgaard. The gentleman will tell me once he has chosen an outfit.
Convert गरेर गर्ने होला म गर्दै हाल्छु नि voice over
directly out of northern
ल मैले सकाए आजलाई स्ट्रिम बन्द अब के भइसक्यो तिमी बाहिर गएर हुन्छ $30